Okay, after some grinding, we are finally here at the last match, and we are at 537. So if we win this one, that's it. We're good. Yes, I want to go first. I will go first. Okay, so we've got the squawk. We'll put that down. Okay, and they've got Dreepy up front, which means we're facing Dragapult. Let's go ahead and grab... Okay, just one Brute Bonnet in the deck. Let's grab it. I can go ahead and attach the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. I'm going to play the Clefairy to give the dragons Psychic Weakness, especially since I'm about to Squawk and Seize. I don't want to discard it. Even though I've got Night Stretchers, I just discarded one. I'd rather have it there and just put some fear in them. Squawk and Seize, and we get the Petarot. So, off to a good start. Okay. And I've got a Carmine in hand. I can make this work. Let's go ahead and Toxic Powder. Retreat. Okay, now I'm going to Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. Grab my Mega Latias. Attach the energy. Now Carmine. Okay, we got the Perilous Jungle as well as Secret Box, so if they bump my Stadium, I'll be able to bring it back. And end turn. Dreepy is out. Oh, there's a Nice Stretcher. And all they've got left is a Duskull. So they're Ultra Balling, got rid of a Dracloak and a Boss's Orders for Pheasantipity. Oh, they are probably trying to flip the script, and they can't. Yeah, they conceded. You can't flip the script because it was poison that knocked it out, not damage on my turn. So that's it. That is Master League. Okay, we finally made it to the Master League, and let's look at how many overall matches that took, as well as the decks we faced along the way. So, originally did the 10, and that was a 60% win rate, so 6 wins and 4 losses. And we took that out further because I just went to as many battles as it was going to take in order to get to the Master League from there. So after the 50th, 51, 52, and 53, so the next 3 matches were all losses. One was Mega Lucario, one was Mega Absol, and one of them was just a glitch, like the board never loaded, never saw cards, never saw prizes, although I did get to see them emoting, and I didn't want to concede immediately, so I rebooted, and it didn't matter, still counted as a loss for me. But then we went on a win streak. So I faced a Raichu, and that's not a Raichu EX, it was just a plain Raichu. And I'm not entirely sure what they were going for, but that was different. Then I beat an Anzorark, I beat Gardevoir EX back to back, and then went on another losing streak. It's crazy, like it's 3 to 4 wins, 3 to 4 losses, just kind of back and forth. Yep, so I lost to another Mega Lucario. I lost to a Mega Gardevoir. Lost to a Goldingo. And then I came back and beat a Cynthia's Garchomp. That was a decent match. Beat another Enzorark. And so Enzorark seems to be a pretty good matchup for me. I faced it, looks like 3 times, and I won each of those. And then my last loss was to a Mega Absol box. And Megas are just going to be tough because, especially basic Megas, because you're trying to poison and kill with residual damage. Like, yes, the Mega Latias can hit for 300, but that takes turns and setup to do. So decks that have to evolve, or decks that just get unlucky with the first turn draw, that's kind of what this capitalizes on. And then beat a Psychic Draw Alakazam before they could get out of the gate. Beat a Curlywall Terapagos. That was interesting. So I think the idea is kind of based off of the Curlywall Kangaskhan deck that we see going around, but focused on Terapagos. They even had the baby Terapagos. And then they just kind of filled their bench with Buffalont after that. So they didn't really have a plan B. So once they lost the Terapagos, they just conceded. And then similar thing with the Dragapult deck. I was able to knock out the opening Dreepy with Poison, which I'm not sure why you would start Dreepy in the active. And then after that, their very first turn, they decided they didn't want to continue. And so that was enough for my last win needed to get me to the Master League. So in total, wound up with 26 matches in just this deck, 57.69% win rate. So not too much less than the 60% I started with, although, as I mentioned before, the turn 1 poison win was a really small minority of these. Like, I think maybe 3 or 4 out of the total matches were a turn 1 poison win. So not great. I would not play this deck expecting that. So if I were to play this deck again, I would probably change some things out to plan for longer matches, because you're not going to get that turn 1 win most of the time. And then our final win ratio, total of 66 played with 54.55% win rate. So not terrible, definitely not the longest season I've played, but it is better than the last season, September, where I played 74 matches and did not make it to Master League. So overall, a much better season. And Phantasmal Flames releases tomorrow, or actually, as of the time of this video, it will have already been released, and we'll have plenty of new toys to play with, so keep an eye out for that next series. Thanks for watching.